What's up, everybody? I'm gonna let everybody get in here before we start today. Anyways, we'll be going over the Lord of the Rings franchise today in this video and talking about everything that is good and bad about the Lord of the Rings. So it's gonna be a pretty lengthy video, guys. Um, but I'm gonna be trying to start putting these videos out on a daily basis. Last 2 days we lost power and stuff. It was weather issues, so just bear with me on that. And yeah, I'm gonna get my hat, guys. I'll be right back. My bad, guys. I'm back. Gotta rep my sinks. But yeah. But guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So when we think of the Lord of the Rings and the franchise in general, we think of Aragon, we think of Gandalf, we think of Smeagol or Gollum, right? Um, these characters play an important role in the storytelling of the actual movie and books, right? The so I think the first movie came out about 24 years ago, either 24 or 22 years ago. Fellowship of the Ring, and it's just an awesome intro to the whole like story, to the introducing the characters, making you feel like you're in the world. The storytelling in it is awesome, guys. If you haven't seen the Lord of the Rings, you need to see it in its entirety. I would start with Fellowship of the Ring, and then you can watch the Hobbit series. The Hobbit series is separate from it. The Fellowship of the Ring. So, if you haven't seen it by now, you don't have to click on this video. Spoilers are ahead. Just letting y'all know. But the Lord of the Rings is the first one. The first Lord of the Rings movie, The Fellowship of the Ring, is, I would say, by far one of the best introductions to a trilogy you could find. From the opening of Galadriel talking about and setting the stage of the world of Middle Earth. It's just gets you into the world, And I would say the story of Frodo and the story of Bilbo is two of the best stories you would ever get. Then the story of Sam, from Samwise Gamgee to loyal, faithful companion. By the end of the first movie, it's just one of the best things you could ever best storytellings you could actually tell in this story. And then we got Aragon or Strider in this one. Strider, you can already tell by the opening, like when he's fighting the nine kings of men. You could already tell that he was very skillful in fighting. But you didn't really know much about the character until we get some more detail about how he is the heir of Gondor, heir to the king of Gondor. And then we got Legolas, played by Orlando Bloom. Probably one of the most awesomest characters in cinema there ever was in sci-fi. I think Lord of the Rings is sci-fi. If it's not, I think it's like adventure. It's an adventure movie. But yeah, um, Gandalf, man. When you think of Lord of the Rings, we think of Gandalf, man. Gandalf is probably the best character in the whole trilogy, by far. Throughout the first one, until he sacrifices himself for everyone and turns into Gandalf the White. And I'm gonna tell you some things I don't like about this movie, about the first one. It's very little things, very small things. The first one I would say it's very slow paced. You don't have a lot of like action. You just have a lot of like traveling, which is fine. The world and the music in the movie is awesome, but it's just like an introduction. It's not a lot of fighting, which is what makes the Lord of the Rings awesome is the fighting. But I would say the best. Ooh, oh, it's uncut. It's uncut, boys. Um, I would say the best scenes in the first movie is probably the last act, where Boromir sacrifices himself for the twins, and the twins sacrificing themselves for Frodo. Frodo going off into by going to Mordor by himself until friendship. Uh, Sam shows up with him. Just an awesome man. Just awesome movie. Um, but yeah, guys. So this moves on to the second movie. Second movie, I would say, is the weakest of the three, but it's still an awesome movie. It's still a very awesome movie, guys. Um, the second movie, I would say the best scenes in the second movie, because it's just going deeper into the storyline. The best scene in the movie, because the second movie is the third. It's really the last act, where they are in this big battle against the orcs, and the elves come help them, and somebody important or semi-important had to die. So the leader of the elves died. Um, I would say this movie, there's just things in this movie that didn't need to be in there, like the trees did not need to be in there. But this is part one. Part one of a lot of parts. We're going to talk about movies, guys. We're going to talk about a lot of movies, a lot of movie series and stuff. Um, that brings us to the third and final movie. Just a masterpiece of a movie, The Return of the King. Probably the best movie in cinema. And I'm not counting the Star Wars movies back in the 70s and 80s. But just a great ending to a trilogy in general, man. From the battles to the scenes to the storytelling to the foreshadowing from the first movie to Aragorn becoming king, Frodo make, making his journey with the ring, Gollum finally getting the ring and dying with the ring, and then you just see Frodo and Bilbo's story in with them going and Gandalf, and it's just amazing, guys. And I hope y'all get a lot from this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will see y'all in the next video.